Hi friends, I am Bhagyasree from TTWREIS Women's Method. I am pursuing my degree second year BSc BJC. Now I would like to give you some pics to you. From that pics, try to guess what our topic is. Right. First, observe the first picture. What you are seeing in this picture? She is showing something to the other person. Means the two girls are asking or address or anything to that one girl, and she is showing by her finger to something. So by that she is showing some address to that, two girls. Right. Next, observe the second picture. What is going on here? The teacher is explaining something to the students. Right. What you are observing in between these two pictures? Right. In the first picture, she is showing something. Means they are talking each other. In the second picture also, the teacher is explaining something to the students. In between these two, teacher and the students, they are talking each other. Means, can you guess what is going on here? Right. Here, in between the student and teacher, in between the two friends, they are trying to talk each other. Right. Means they are communicating each other. Means, right friends, first, what is communication? Communication is nothing but we communicate with other people, like so many options we have to communicate with other people, like mobile, WhatsApp, Twitter, Google, internet. So many things we have to communicate with other people. Right. Next, first, what is communication, friends? Communication is a process through which individuals mutually exchange their ideas, values, emotions through feelings and action with one or more people. It is a process of initiating, transforming and receiving the information. It is nothing but communication. Next, friends, here we know what is communication. Right. In this communication, this communication is a continuous process. How can we say it as a continuous process? Means here we have elements of communication. Means in these elements, the first one is source, the second one is message, and the third one is encoding, and the fourth one is channel, decoding, receiver and feedback. Then first come to the first one, source. Next, friends, what is source? Source is nothing but the things which we are listening or the words which we are taking from the others. Here, for example, I am the source. I am giving something information, giving something message to you. Means I am the source here. I am giving something message to you. You are taking that message and you are receiving that message. Means you are encoding that message. Next, through a channel, that encoded message through a channel, you are decoding it. Means you are understanding it, what it is, what I explain, what I send, what the message I send you. Then you after encoding you received it. You received it, and after understanding you received it. That received message will be, you will give feedback to that message, and then the process will continue again. Right. Friends, first I am the source. For example, look at this picture. Here, this person is thinking something, and he want to say tree to this person. So what he is doing here? Means he is thinking and he is sending some message to this person. He is nothing but encoding. Observe the picture here. He is thinking in his mind is a tree. He want to say to this person tree. So it is nothing but encoding. Right. Next, what is decoding? The message here, the first person is, in the first picture we saw that the first person is send the message. Means this person received this message, and the first person the message which is expressed by told by the first person is received by the second person, and he think about that message, he think about that words, and he thought that he get an idea about that as it as a tree. In his mind, he is imagining it as a tree. It is nothing but decoding, right? Next, in this communication, we have two important types. The first one is verbal communication and the second one is non-verbal communications. Friends, what is verbal communication? Verbal communication is a process of communication with us with the use of words, language, message and mails, etc. In a verbal communication, we have two types. The first one is oral communication and the second one is written communication. Now, we will discuss in deep about the oral communication. Oral communication means which we are expressing our words by our mouth, which we are expressing is nothing, that words which I am telling, which you are telling are nothing but oral communication. In this oral communication, we have different types like spoken communication, telecommunication, electronic communication. In electronic communication, and the second type is written communication. In written communication, texting communication, messaging communications, right? Now, for example, we learn about oral communication. Observe the first picture. What they are doing? They are talking each other. Means orally they are talking each other. Means it's called as spoken communication. Next, observe the second picture. What she is doing? She is watching in the system. Something she is watching in the system. Means what is that? It is nothing but telecommunication. Means by using the telephone, by using the system, she is talking or she is doing something in the system is called as telecommunication. Next, observe the third picture. What they are doing? They are talking each other by using a mobile. Means they are talking in the phone. They are discussing in the phone. Means is nothing but telecommunication. They are using the phone and means it's called as telephone. No, that's why it's called as telecommunication. Right? Next, we go to the written communication. Friends, written communication. How we can send the message by using mobiles or by using letters? We can send the message to the other persons. Right? It is nothing but written communication. By using letters, mobiles, we send information or message to the other persons is called as written communication. In written communication, which is wrote with our hands, that is called as written communication. Next, we will learn about non-verbal communication. Friends, what is non-verbal communication? Yes, this communication occur without words, where the five senses and the whole range of body movements, posture, gesture, facial expressions and silence are used for sending and receiving the message. Means what do you understand by this? Without words, without using the words, without sending any sound by our mouth, we have to convey the information. We have to send the message to the other person. Is called as non-verbal communication. It is more accurate way of communication because it conveys the true and intended meaning of the message. Is called as non-verbal communication. In this non-verbal communication, we have different types of communication. We have different sources to express our ideas, our feelings by our body language, facial expressions, etc. Now, we will discuss one by one in detail. The first one is touch. Second one is eye contact. Third one is facial expression. The fourth one is posture. The fifth one is gesture. Sixth one is physical appearance. And the seventh one is body language. Now, we will learn about the touch. What is touch? Observe the first picture. What they are doing, what you are observing in the first picture. Here, the two children are expressing their love and affection towards their mother by giving kisses to her mother. Right? Here, the two children are touching the mother and expressing their love and affection towards their mother. Next, the second picture. What you are observing in the second picture? The two people are giving shake hands together to wish themselves. Is called as, by giving a touch means giving the shake hands, they are expressing their wishes, right? Observe the third picture. What is the third picture? Here a small baby is touching her mother hand to express their love and affections. We can observe generally also the small kids try to touch our face and touch our hands to feel happy or to convey something message to us. By touching the small kids, we may also feel happy and we may understand what they want to tell us. By this, we may understand by this touch, we may understand what the kids and what the other person wants to tell us. Is called as touch. And the second one is eye contact. Observe the first picture. Here the two people are sat together and they are talking something. Means by giving a smile and by giving a brightness in her eyes, they are wishing themselves and they are discussing something by eye contact. Next, observe the second picture. The two people are wishing together by giving a eye expressions between them and they are wishing together. Observe the third picture. The angry bird is showing something like look into my eyes, means it is giving signal to that look into my eyes directly. The angry bird is giving signal. Next, observe the next picture. Here the two people are sat together and in front of the other and the one person is expressing something and the other person is looking aside, means he is not concentrating towards his words. So, the first person is trying to make eye contact to express their words directly. That's why he is trying to look into his eyes. Next, what is the next picture? Yes, it's a smiley picture. For funs, for jokes, we may give signals like this, right? For sometimes also, if we want to express something, if you want to share anything, or if someone is asking something, if when we don't understand that, what we do? Look into my side. If we don't understand that, we do like this. We lift our eyebrows and we ask what. Sometimes it's by expressing our eyes, we may contact. By this eye contact only, when we directly eye contact with the second person, at that time we may easily convey our message or our ideas or our feelings to the other persons in a freely and in a good way, right? Next, we will go to the next one. Friends, what you are observing in this picture, right? Here, facial expressions. Observe here we have different types of facial expressions. The first picture is like a silent, and the second picture is wow, she is expressing something, she is feeling some tension in her face. And the next one, she is giving some smile, means she is expressing some happiness towards the others. And next, observe the next picture. Next, she is thinking something in her mind, means she is thinking something in her mind. He is expressing a question mark in her mind. Next picture is she is fearing by seeing something, means she is expressing some sadness or fearness in her face. Next, observe the next picture. In that picture, she is thinking deeply something. So, she is expressing some tensionness in that picture. Next, observe the second picture. Next, the first person is giving a smile, means he is showing some happiness, means that's why he giving a smile towards the others. Next, disgust, means What do you mean? What do you mean by disjust? Means he is thinking something. He is showing some different expressions in our face, right? For when we are sad, when we are in unhappy mood, what we do? We keep calm and we look like this, and we put a question mark in our brain. To that, here observe the picture. Sad means he is also expressing some feelings in the sad feelings in his face. Next, when we are angry, what we do? We express some angriness in our face. Like, observe that picture. Angriness. How we express angriness? We shout loudly and we make our eyes very tall and we express angriness in our face. Next, when we are silly times, when we are funny times, we keep like calmness or happiness, showing some happiness in our face. When we are surprised, we look like wow, what it is. We express some different types of expressions in our face. Next, observe the next picture. It's also same comparing to the above picture. When we are happy, we express happiness. When we are angry, we express our face will be bone and we express something angriness in our face. When we are tension, we will feel worried. Means a question mark will rise in our brain. So, we will express some feelings. When we are excitement, we express wow, what it is, wonderful. Like that, at that times, we feel excitement. So, our facial expression is different by the other expressions, right? When we are sad also, we are sad. We are our face will be like a cried when we at the time we cried, that will be same. Yeah. Friends, you understand? By giving the facial expression, by only facial expressions, we can express our thoughts, we can express our ideas and our feelings, right? Next, we go to the next one. Friends, the next one is posture. What is posture? When while we are walking along the road, we beside the roads, we may observe different types of shopping complex and meditation halls and funny areas. So many types. In front of the meditation halls, we observe like this picture, right? In this position or in this position, they post a picture, and to understand easily by seeing that picture, we can understand. Oh, it is a meditation hall. That's at the meditation halls, they paste like this meditation picture. At the near the shopping complexes, we may look different types of dresses and different types of stills, right? At shopping complex, they post different types of postures in different dresses. Is nothing but at the places of shopping complex is called as posture. Means if you want to say something or something to the next person to keep calm, we do like this. Means we are giving signal to the other person to keep calm. Means the angry bird is showing to keep calm. Means the bird is giving some signal to keep calm. Is called as postures, right? Next, we go to the next one. What you are observing in this picture? Next, our next topic is gesture. Here, the girl is wishing to the others by taking, joining their two hands. Means in Indian culture, we wish the other new person in this position. Means she is wishing to the other person by making their hands like this. Next, observe the next picture. Here, the girl is giving shake hand to that person, and that person is wishing by bending like this. Means here in between them also, they are wishing together in their style, in their culture, in their tradition. Means in our India, in our other states and in other countries also, there are different types of gestures to wish others. like this picture. Observe now observe the first picture and second picture. Next observe the third picture. Wow, what it is doing? Here the first it closed its ears, and the next one is closed its eyes. The third one is closed its mouth. Means, can you guess what it want to say? Tell us. Means it's a message to us. Means you also know that. Means don't hear bad, don't see bad, don't talk bad. Means it is giving some instruction to us like don't hear bad, don't see bad, and don't talk bad. Is like by these pictures we can express our feelings and we can wish the other person. We can give a signal to the other person by doing this like this gesture. Next we will go to the next one. Next posture, gesture. Next body language. What is body language? The way of standing, the way of standing, the way of walking, the way of talking, all comes under the body language. Means in which way we stand, in which way we are talking, in which way we are communicating with others are called as body language. Next one is the physical appearance. Friends, what is physical appearance? Physically, our dressing style is nothing but physical appearance, and our face, our makeup, our face expressions, our way of style, way of talking are also comes under physical appearance. By this physical appearance and body language, the other person, the listeners and the person who is in front of us will guess our character, will guess our body language. They may guess our thoughts and ideas. So, when we are in a good body language, when we communicate in a good way with the others, the other people, the next people will be understand our attitude, our attitude. By this non-verbal communications also, we can express our ideas, our emotions, our feelings, etc. Friends, I would like to suggest you means this communication. By this communication, we can express our feelings and express our ideas and so many things. Friends, I would like to suggest you this communication is the most important thing in our day-to-day life. To maintain our physical this communication is more important in our day-to-day life. When we communicate in a good way with other people, they may receive in a good way, and they will give they will respond us in a good way. By this way, when we are in a good way, when we communicate in a frankly, freely with other person, that people will give a good response to us. By communicating freely with other people, other persons, we may overcome our stress, we may overcome our sadness in our life. Right? Thank you for giving me this opportunity. First, I would like to thanks for our Praveen Kumar sir and my principal sir and my lecturers and everyone. Thanks to all.